Times are tough these days, with the cost of living skyrocketing and economic uncertainty looming. But some of the best strategies for navigating financial challenges aren't necessarily modern. In fact, some actually date back to the Great Depression era. Back then, families had to get scrappy and creative to stretch every penny, and many of those thrifty habits and money-saving mindsets are just as relevant and useful today. So let's take a page from the greatest generation's playbook. You might just be amazed at how appealing old-school frugality can be when applied to modern life. Number 1. Embrace the use-it-up mentality. In the Depression era, nothing went to waste. Families got creative with leftovers, repurposed old items, and found ways to extend the life of every possession. That mindset is just as valuable today when it comes to saving money and reducing waste. It's easy to fall into the trap of constantly buying new things and tossing out perfectly usable items. But that mentality can quickly drain your finances and harm the environment. By adopting a use-it-up mindset, you can save money and reduce your environmental impact. Start by getting creative with leftovers. Transform them into new dishes or freeze them for future meals. Repair and repurpose items instead of replacing them. Explore upcycling projects to give new life to old possessions. Not only will you save money, but you'll also reduce waste and cultivate a more sustainable lifestyle. Number 2. Motainment. Short for motortainment, this Depression-era trend involved using cars and the open road for affordable family entertainment. While the automobile landscape looks different today, the core concept is still highly applicable for frugal fun. The most basic expression is choosing road trips over air travel or cruises when possible. You'll save massively by driving instead of paying steep flight and hotel costs. Kids can be entertained on long journeys by classic road games like 20 Questions or I Spy. On a smaller scale, make Sunday scenic drives a ritual. Pack snacks and go explore new neighborhoods, marvel at architecture, people watch, or do a loop to check out holiday decor and light displays. Head to a spacious parking lot on quiet weekend mornings and allow kids to unbuckle safely with scooters, bikes, or sports equipment for active play. Find free or affordable drive-through experiences like animal parks, holiday light trails, and haunted forests around peak seasons. Rediscover the simple charms of motoring for amusement, and you'll save a bundle on entertainment costs, all while creating nostalgic childhood memories along the way. Number 3. Cash-only budgeting. A hugely impactful Depression tactic that's just as useful today is operating on a strict cash budget. Without steady income, families had to diligently track every penny coming in and out, akin to a cash envelope system. You can adapt this approach too as a powerful money-saving tool. The premise is simple. At the start of each month, withdraw enough cash to cover all of your anticipated expenses and divide it into labeled envelopes for each spending category, like groceries, gas, entertainment, etc. Once an envelope is empty, that's it until the next cash infusion. No dipping into other envelopes or just swiping your debit card. Using cash makes the harsh reality of limited funds more psychologically impactful. It's a physical experience to see the envelopes emptying. Credit cards, on the other hand, can create an abstract, disconnected feeling from your money. While inconvenient, going cash only eliminates ambiguity about what you can and cannot afford. You're forced to make priorities and trade-offs. Number 4. Grow your own. During the Depression, families relied on home gardens to supplement their food supply and stretch their budgets. Today, growing your own fruits and vegetables can still be a money-saving strategy, and it comes with the added benefits of fresher, healthier produce and a reduced carbon footprint. Buying fresh produce can be expensive, especially if you're trying to eat seasonally and locally. But setting up a garden can seem daunting, and not everyone has a backyard. Even if you have limited space, you can start small with a container garden or a few raised beds. Research low-maintenance crops suited to your climate, and invest in some basic gardening tools. Apart from saving money on groceries, you'll also enjoy the pride and satisfaction of growing your own food. Plus, gardening can be a therapeutic hobby that gets you outside and moving. Number 5. Buy nothing challenges. In those tough times, buying anything non-essential was simply out of the question for most families. This enforced period of austerity allowed them to get by with only the bare necessities. Today, You can embrace this mindset through a buy nothing challenge. The basic premise is to go for a set period of time, say a week or month, without making any unnecessary purchases. Stock up on essentials like groceries beforehand, but then resist all other spending. This will force you to make do with what you already have and get creative about fulfilling your needs and wants without opening your wallet. A buy nothing challenge is an extreme yet powerful way to reset your spending habits and reevaluate what is truly essential. It brings mindfulness to your typical expenditures and can reveal plenty of areas to cut back on. You may be surprised at just how many impulse buys and frivolous expenses you can avoid during this period. Anything you can't live without gets added to a future buy list once the challenge is over. Number 6. Lean into repurposing. During the Depression era, families couldn't afford to simply discard items they no longer needed. Instead, they got creative, finding new uses for old things. This art of repurposing was both a money-saving strategy and a testament to their resourcefulness. In today's disposable culture, it's all too easy to simply toss aside items we no longer need or want, contributing to a growing waste problem. By embracing the art of repurposing, you can save money, reduce waste, and unleash your creativity. Start by looking at household items with fresh eyes. What else could that glass jar be used for? How might an old t-shirt be repurposed into a cleaning rag or a tote bag? Scour thrift stores and garage sales for unique finds you can upcycle into something new. Not only will repurposing save you money on new purchases, but it will also provide a creative outlet and a sense of satisfaction in giving new life to old things. Plus, you'll be doing your part to reduce waste and promote sustainability. Number 7. Stay-at-home staycations. With virtually no discretionary income, Depression-era families got very used to finding free or frugal ways to entertain themselves at home. You can embrace this money-saving approach by planning fun, low-cost staycations without leaving your home or neighborhood. Start by making a list of all the free activities you enjoy doing at or near home, like game nights, movie marathons with streaming services, reading books from the library, going for walks or hikes, picnicking at a local park, doing crafts or DIY projects, and more. Then fill out a staycation itinerary, scheduling these simple pleasures over a weekend or week when you'd typically be tempted to spend on pricier entertainment and getaways. Get the whole family involved in brainstorming staycation ideas and planning the agenda. The restrictions can breed creativity. You'll be surprised at how entertaining and memorable a low-cost staycation can be. We talked earlier about embarking on a no-buy challenge as a great way to rein in expenses. And to get you started on your own no-buy journey, check out this video next for a 10-step roadmap.